Hey, Vapor Anthony Vape Reviews with my friends from Carrack Vape, my favorite online vape company that there is. They gave me another beauty. This is the Suicide King by Deathwish Modz. Murdered out box on the spine. We see that this is their third version of Crossbones. And on the back, we have the Deathwish Modz logo. It was designed in Canada, made in China. Great quality item. I can't wait to take it down and show you guys. We've been waiting a long time for this one. And full disclosure, I'm a complete Deathwish Modz fan. I think that they're the greatest. I think that you get so much for your money. The owner, Maxime, is always coming out with new, innovative designs and just different things that set this company apart. They have the greatest artist there is in Martin LaForest. So I'm going to go down, take a good look at it, show you everything that I love about this, compare it to their 26. This is a 28 millimeter, so it's a beefy mod. I'll show you that compared to the 26 that they had on their version 1 when that was like the goat, the raven, hanged. Their second version was everything bare bones and the different variations of it, like the ghost ship, the big slug. It's awesome, man. I'm going to take you down, show you it. We'll vape on it. We'll talk about it. And I'm sure you'll love it. Okay, let's see what Carrack Vape and Suicide King by Deathwish Modz has in store for us. I already showed you. I love the murdered out box. A lot of us are used to the coffin shape that they used to have, but this box is really nice. I like that black on black look. It's immediately going to tell us, welcome to the family. What's that mean, the family of Deathwish Modz? They have an incredible Facebook group, and there's a lot of goofy Facebook groups out there for different mod companies and vape related. These guys are no joke. Maxime has assembled a team of guys that are guys and girls called the Reaper Squad, and they are brand loyal to Deathwish. And they're there to help with any questions or concerns. There's no bad question. There's no stupid question. Those guys taught me an awful lot when I was new to the world of mechanical mods. And also, I want to put this out there, the artist that we'll talk about in a little bit, all the engravings, that's Martin LaForest, and he is a great Instagram follow. You'll be able to see some of the artwork that's going to be coming out on future Deathwish products, and just take a look at some of the different things he's messing around with. The guy's a madman, unbelievable imagination, a lot of evil stuff, and it's all beautiful. So welcome to the family. Carrack threw in some of their stickers. Very nice. Got a Deathwish Modz camo sticker. That'll be very cool for my collection. But what did we come here for? Came here for this beautiful 28 millimeter mod. And look at the artwork on this. Oh my god. So we got the king here with a sword going right through his neck and out the top of his head. Just wicked, completely wicked. Take a look at the RDA we have here. We have the heart for King of Hearts. We have a new airflow. We're not used to that with Deathwish. With Deathwish, we're used to, in the second version, this is off of the Evil Twin, more of the X airflow. And this feels heavy. It feels quality. On the other side, the engraving, this is the hand coming out of the graveyard. We have 3 fingers up, signifying that this is the third version of Crossbones. And everything looks so sharp. We got a serial number on here. Mine's 160. Deathwish, another one of their logos is the skeleton. Looks awesome on here. Look at the size of this drip tip. Is that a beauty? And I like that it's clear and you can see your smoke going up. That looks really sharp. Wide bore, low profile, really sharp. Let's see what else we get. Okay, we're going to get a second spring. This is probably going to be a different throw than the one that it comes with, either softer or harder. We'll check it out. Some spare goodies. Looking at another pair of contacts. We're looking at O-ring replacement, and we're looking at some different grub screws in case you lose anything, and also the ball bearings that we'll talk about that is improved conductivity that Maxime put out on the last version in everything that's bare bones and on their stacked things like Evil Twin. So yeah, we'll take a good look at that stuff and we'll get a little bit closer in a minute. Okay, let's take a closer look at the third version of the Crossbones by Deathwish. I alluded to this before, but look at this airflow, how much different that is than what we're used to if you're already a part of Deathwish fam. A little bit of a turn and you're going to completely close off this top airflow. Another little bit of a turn and you're beginning to close off this bottom. The way that's done, see that design? Little bit of a turn. So I like to leave mine wide open if I'm cloud chasing and just trying to throw big puffs, and if I'm more flavor chasing at the time, I use mine like a little bit of a turn, like a half shut off of the top. Take a look at the juice well. Big juice well. More cotton if you're not used to dripping, so you're not spilling all over the place. But I think that too much cotton is going to affect your flavor negatively. So just know where you're at with that and what your needs are. Here's the ball bearing system. These are to help with your conductivity. I use the ball bearings if I'm using real springy wire that's jumping around. I use it if I'm using a more of a rounded build, stuff like that. But if I'm using just flat wire or something stapled, Claptons or something like that, I take these grub screws out and I take these ball bearings out and I just go right back to the basics of screwing down directly to my wire. It's as simple as that. I like to, on one side, I'll put my left leg up high, my right leg of the same coil down beneath the ball, and then I do the opposite on the other side with the ball bearings. So that is the RDA, and then big change up on the mod itself this time. We are going to have constant battery contact, and this is going to keep it's going to keep your batteries clean. Not worried about arcing, stuff like that. There's a beauty ring with it. Look how nicely this is machined. Butter. Perfect. Okay. This came with the adapter. This is going to be for your 18650s. This also takes 2700s and 21700s. There's a nice adapter even. This is what we had in the bag. We had spare contacts. We have Ultim going around here to keep everything insulated, and Ultim is very heat resistant. So this is always going to be in contact with your batteries. They're not going to be rattling or anything like that. And there's your clicky throw switch. Look at this beauty. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I'll throw a build in here and I'll show you how this works. We'll try the different 3 batteries that this mod accepts, and we'll get vaping on it. I just want to briefly show you guys what I'm using. This is 19 gauge over 4 millimeter inner diameter. This is Nichrome 80, and we are ohming right at 1. Just so you know what I'm using in this video, so we'll see how the ramp time is and how the flavor is. I'm going to throw it on the Suicide King right now. All right, we're about ready to vape on this baby. I got 18650 to start off. This is the adapter. That's what this is for, the 18650. So I'm going positive down. I already started juicing up my build. I'm using the Georgia Guidestones by Eye of Horus e-liquid. That's available at Carrack. 75 VG, 25 PG, so we should be getting a nice little cloud to check it out with. I always go reverse so it grabs. Okay, it's starting to get tighter now, so I'm going to go a little bit of a turn so it's snug, not tight. I already started lubing this up a little bit. So I did want to talk for a minute about the team that Maxime assembled to be Reaper Squad and represent his company and help people that are new to Deathwish Modz or new to mechanical mods in general. My experience with Reaper Squad with that page has been unreal. There's so much knowledge on that page. I know that when I was new to series vaping, I had the Cthulhu, and I messed with the inner contacts, and I shouldn't have yet at the time. I didn't know enough to be doing that. And I know one of the guys from the Reaper Squad, Joff, this guy stayed on FaceTime with me through Messenger. He stayed on there with me for an hour and 40 minutes explaining to me, you know, everything about the mod. While I was on the phone with him, he had me take it apart completely so I would be more familiar with it. Guy doesn't get paid to do that. Like, that's just the loyalty that those guys have to Deathwish and to Maxime, the owner, that's very good to them. The guy that I first saw my first Deathwish mod was a picture with a guy, Mike Fletcher. I just saw it. I was just on Facebook in general looking at just at vape pics and stuff like that, and I couldn't believe the artwork on it. That was before I knew the quality behind the mods themselves. And Mike's who got me into it. He's part of their squad. There's a lot of them, and they're all very helpful. So let's see how we do with the 18650 here. And I've been priming it for a bit. I have my airflow completely open right now. Very nice, and I'm getting really good flavor from the Georgia Guidestones. Let's check out what's next. So 18650 is what we're going to need the sleeve for. Take that out. Let's give the 2700s a try. So no sleeve needed now. Make sure my beauty ring is snug. These are all fully charged. That was a Sony VT6 or VT5 of the 18650. Just felt like a smoother draw with that larger battery in there. Keep it wet. And this is, like I said, 19 gauge. Oh yeah, baby. Beauty. Staying wide open. And like I said again, you can you can dial this to whatever you want now, especially with this new airflow. Real easy to work with. So if you want more flavor, close it off a little bit. You want to blow the big ones, then leave it wide open. Delicious, delicious. It tastes great off of this. I'm gonna I'll close it off a little bit. So right now, the top is completely closed off. There's the two levels of airflow. The top is completely shut off. Let's see the difference. A little bit better flavor like that too. Great. This is a very versatile mod that they're telling you that you can use a wide range of batteries. Lastly, we're going to go with the, this is a very popular battery right now, the Samsung 30T. This is the 21700. Thing's a monster. I'll show you compared to the 21700. Same height basically, maybe a tiny bit taller, but thicker. So you're going to get more battery life out of it. Might be the way to go. Keep in mind, I have 19 gauge in there. It's not easy to push power through that. That's some really thick wire. And again, we are ohming right at 1.0 ohm. So my top airflow is still closed off. I'm going to open it wide open. I like that. It's perfect, man. I'm so glad that Maxime changed a few things up to keep it interesting. The new airflow is great. I like that I'm not worried about batteries getting marked up or arcing or anything like that. The constant contact's nice. Nice clicky throw switch. Getting a little bit angry. Yeah, she's a beauty, man. So strongly recommend getting with the Deathwish family on Facebook. They're going to be there for all your needs. I made a lot of friends on there, man. I have a lot of people that I consider friends from being part of that group for a few years. Again, I've learned an awful lot. These guys take beautiful pictures, beautiful edits. Get with Martin LaForest on his Instagram to see just an amazing artist. Some probably future engravings that are going to be coming up a while ago, and you'll know about Deathwish products before anybody else if you're part of that as well. Because a couple months ago, Maxime put a video together talking about the third Crossbones version coming out, which is what we've been looking at. He had a video of him hitting it and working with it, but he didn't have any engravings. It was a prototype at the time. But in that video, he mentioned that a stacked is coming. And the last, one of the last stacks from Deathwish is the Evil Twin. And this was a 26. So you can see that couple of millimeters difference in thickness. This feels great in the hand, man. This is such high quality. So go to carrackvape.com, home of superior vape mail. You never go wrong with Carrack. They're always going to throw in a little extra goodies, man, make you feel like you're appreciated because you are. Their rewards program is second to none. I strongly recommend that you enroll in the Carrack Vape's reward program. So go to carrackvape.com. Check out everybody in the Deathwish family on Deathwish Fam 21+. Martin LaForest, the artist, on Instagram. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for all your time.